I was going to stay out of making drama videos on this channel, but this situation is so crazy and kind of involves me, so I decided to put that to the side just for today and make a video on this entire situation. I'll be heavily censoring or not even showing certain aspects of this video, but still, viewer discretion is completely advised on this one. Nitrolord was a Roblox YouTuber who specialized in somewhat niche topics around the entire Roblox platform, such as rare items and the history of Roblox events. He had a sub count of over 160,000 at the time of what we are about to discuss, although he has lost a few subs recently. I wonder why. So this all really kicked off when Nitrolord posted a video in December of 2024 announcing that he now considered himself to be a furry. Suspiciously, this video is no longer available on his channel. This announcement video was his most recent until his apology, which I'll talk about later in the video. After this announcement, Nitrolord began to become more and more a public part of the furry community on Twitter or X. This is when I sort of got involved. As pretty much everybody watching this video is already aware, I uploaded a nearly 18-minute video exposing the Roblox Phantom Forces developers for a variety of issues, which I don't think I want to go into in this video. Go watch my videos on the topic if you need to know more. Now, some of the people I discussed in that video happen to be furries, and since Nitrolord was now publicly a furry, he decided to write a tweet calling me out over a segment of the video. Amidst all of the allegations coming out about Phantom Forces / Stylus Studios, wherein several people claiming to be members of the furry fandom have been accused of being child predators, it feels like a good time to remind everyone that this is not representative of the overall Roblox furry fandom. Roblox is the biggest youth-focused online platform on Earth. Of course, it attracts a high amount of because furries exist on every online platform. Some of these predators happen to consider themselves furries. It's an unfortunate circumstance that puts the Roblox furry fandom in a particularly bad spot, even compared to other sects of the furry fandom. And all we can really do about it is disavow the bad actors and continue to operate on the good people we are. Okay, dude. As the good people we are, despite those who are quick to consider us all cut from the same cloth as the worst of the fandom. It's already happened, with the original presenter of the accusations, Strider, heavily insinuating in his video that these people being furries should have been an early sign of their predatory actions. 1 minute and 1 second into the video, and it will happen again. Then he goes on to make a decent point about, you know, Stylus Studios, bad, stuff like that. It's safe to say that this tweet didn't age particularly well, but what did I actually say? We gotta talk about it because, I mean, I just insinuated in my video that every single furry likes kids. I definitely deserve to be called out for this horrible generalization of a huge group of people. So let's show the clip that he timestamped, okay? Bella the Bat Pony was a Phantom Forces Twitch streamer who has since deleted all of his streams. However, it seems his Twitter and Fur Affinity are still active to this day. You can probably tell where this is going by his username. Alright, so that doesn't really appear to be what I said in the video. I feel like it's fair to say that the name Bella the Bat Pony is a bit strange, but maybe it's not if you're furry. I don't know. It's also worth noting that a ton of furries commented on this clip and said, yeah, this Nitrolord guy is taking a joke a little bit too seriously. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know brony people were also furries. I thought they were like a different thing, but suffice to say, I did not generalize furries as being child-liking individuals. That's not what I said in the video. But anyway, Nitrolord posted his tweet and then cut to a week later, and he had allegations that would have put him in that very same expose video. On January 19th, 2025, Green Lego Cats 123 uploaded a video called Nitrolord, Roblox's all-ages furry freak party host. Green Lego Cats explains that his experiences with Nitrolord go all the way back to May of 2024. And like I said earlier, the story really starts in December, but people did know stuff from much earlier. Just the general public didn't actually start learning about this stuff until December. Anyway, back in May 2024, Green Lego Cats was considering adding Nitrolord to a YouTuber Discord server. I've been at a couple similar YouTuber Discords, and they're actually pretty inactive a lot of the time, but it's good to meet new people who have like a similar interest, and you can maybe collaborate with them or at least like get YouTube tips and things like that. So it makes sense that as another Roblox YouTuber, Green Lego Cats wanted Nitrolord to join this server. However, he first made the wise decision to look into Nitrolord's social media presence beforehand to make sure inviting him wouldn't cause any problems. Obviously, in doing this, he found problems. Nitrolord had been liking and interacting with furry NSFW accounts on his main Twitter, which was linked to his Roblox channel. He also had an alternative Twitter that he reposted even more weird things on, which would be fine except for the fact that once again, it was connected to his main Twitter for a Roblox YouTube account. When you make Roblox videos, it's probably not the best idea to have these things linked because many of the people that are watching your videos are 100% kids. It's a children's game. Nitrolord was also following minors and NSFW accounts on that same alt account, which compiled with everything else in this video is not a great look. Not to mention he created a Roblox account for this alternate Twitter. Yes, a Roblox account for his NSFW Twitter. That's, dude, what? On a specific day in September 2024, Ruben Sim made a tweet calling out Nitrolord for this behavior. Nitrolord apologized publicly for some of the allegations, but forgot to mention the alt Roblox account or the fact he'd interacted with the alternate Twitter on his main account, which were probably the two worst allegations, so it's really unfortunate he forgot to address them. After this apology, Green Lego Cats had a conversation with Nitrolord over Instagram DMs that led him to believe Nitro had learned his lesson and would keep his NSFW interest away from children, which I think was probably fair to assume because stuff was very weird, but it's not necessarily career-ending. And Nitrolord even uploaded an apology to his second channel called Nitrolord, which not many people actually saw. That was probably why he put it on the second channel, but it did seem to put an end to the situation before it got out of control. So yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. It's fine, and there's not... Only about a week after his second channel apology, Nitrolord decided to repost another tweet on his alt account, which announced that he and his girlfriend would be hosting a party outside of a furry convention. Announcing an in-person party isn't necessarily a bad thing, but what they said in the announcement is probably what makes it bad. They made sure to let everyone know that gear, aka just straight NSFW activity gear, would be allowed at this party. In fact, it was welcome. But guys, he announced this on a hidden alt account, okay? That he was already called out about. And also, he probably made it clear that this party with weird NSFW furry stuff would be 18 plus. I mean, that would just be obvious. He would 100% say that. He would definitely say that. He would definitely make sure. Nope, he said all ages. All ages. I don't even know, like, I can't even add commentary to this. They made sure to put all ages in the announcement multiple separate times, not just in the photo, but also in the tweet itself. On the night of November 1st, 2024, the party took place. Mysteriously, there is no surviving photographic evidence of the party, but Nitrolord confirmed it did happen in another second channel video, this time with a lot less apology and a lot more defense, which is kind of ironic considering that this was far worse than the first time he was called out. The video is 32 minutes long and has a sad furry dragon face on the front. Why is everyone so mean to me? Nitrolord starts by saying his first weird alt account was going to be completely and totally separate from his main account.
Going to post like more adult stuff, but be completely and totally separate from Nitrolord.
But it wasn't, so... like, what do you want me to say? Then Nitrolord just kind of lies.
What this implies is that I retweeted this advertisement on my main account. That is not true. So yes, I did retweet.
When Nitro gets to the part about the entire concept of an all-ages freak party, this is his response.
I get how this can look a little bit weird. But you gotta understand how furry conventions work. Minors kind of leave furry conventions, generally speaking, by like 7 p.m. So by 9 p.m. at Furpocalypse, there were no minors to be spoken of. It was just adults. It's not something that kids should see. Don't get me wrong. But my point is, just because there is a meeting where people are wearing that gear does not mean that people are committing NSFW acts in that gear.
Basically, his defense is that kids have to leave this convention before 9 p.m., which is all fine and good, I guess, but your party was not part of the convention, lol bro. Plus, you specifically said all ages were allowed multiple times. You never said anything about 18 plus for your party, meaning if a little kid was kicked out of the convention, maybe they just go straight to your freaky party. But listen, he's gonna clear it all up right now.
It's really just meant like all adult ages.
How could I be so stupid? All ages. It means all adult ages, of course. Of course it does. Yeah, you're right. And then probably the best part of his entire response occurs.
You can even see on this flyer, it says, takes place on Kick Night. It's like an official, like, sanctioned thing by Furpocalypse. And do you think that Furpocalypse would allow minors to be there when fight was taking place. If they were, they should be arrested. But they're not. Because they're responsible.
Now, this Green Lego Cats video was the first time I heard of Nitrolord, or his tweet calling me out, not calling him irrelevant or anything. His channel literally has more subs than mine. Because Nitrolord called me out, a lot of people wanted me to make a video about this earlier, but I kind of wanted to see a response from Nitrolord before I actually talked about it at all. But we didn't get just one response, we actually got two. A lot of people didn't see Nitrolord's first response because it was actually a community post with a doc linked that had the script for a video he was going to make on the situation. And I guess when that community post had some bad reception to it, he quickly deleted the post. But don't worry, I made a copy of the doc. Let's go through it. It's awesome. Posting the script must have been a way to test the waters with the response video before actually going through with the response video, which is kind of genius, to be honest, because this response was one of the responses of all time. The first response starts off by saying, I wasn't going to talk about this drama on my main channel, specifically because it deals with topics that minors shouldn't hear about. But considering that Green Lego Cats seems to think it's okay for his minor audience to hear about, I'm gonna go ahead and say my piece. This isn't a meme. This actually is what he posted. I'm not even kidding. I guess I'll say allegedly he said this because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show the community post because he deleted it, but just take my word for it, I guess. So allegedly he wrote this, but I saw the community post. You guys think I made this myself? Anyway, crazy way to open your response by just completely deflecting and calling the guy who exposed you the bad guy. Now, Nitrolord continues by saying the account posting the party wasn't easily findable, which is kind of just a lie. If it wasn't easy to find, how do you think so many people found it? But he goes on to shift the blame for the flyer onto his girlfriend and said he didn't even read the flyer, and also said that it was by sheer coincidence that happened the same time as Freaky Night at the nearby furry convention, which is crazy. He also defended the all ages thing by saying it would be really hard for a minor to make it to his party. It would be a crazy challenge. It would be like a crazy mission from like Metal Gear Solid to make it in there. So yeah, I guess it was such a challenge that it's okay for him to say all ages are allowed, I guess. I don't know, dude. Also, something that everybody forgot to mention, I'm recording this way later, is that if you take a look at the map that was provided for this party, look at this at Google Maps, bruh. It's like 5 feet from the street. Like, get real, bruh. Then he blames everything on his girlfriend again, which is, I mean, toxic, bro. You're the freaking Roblox YouTuber, man. Maybe you should take a little bit more accountability, but I guess not, which is probably what just about everyone told Nitrolord in the comments of his community post, because this script never actually made it into a real video. Instead, Nitrolord seemingly scrapped the entire thing and decided to upload a much more apologetic video titled I Failed at My Job, a 1 minute and 19-second straight to the point apology. Nitrolord kind of downplays every single allegation, still shifting the blame to his girlfriend for his party, still not explaining his alt accounts fully, and still saying that the Furpocalypse convention shoots all minors on sight or something, so they couldn't have gone to this freak party. Nitrolord ends his apology by saying that in the future, every single one of his accounts will be a 100% minor-friendly zone, which is, I mean, minor-friendly zone. Dude, what the f— ends the video by saying, frick child predators, which— very brave of him to say that. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this apology was pretty good. The problem is that Nitrolord didn't beat the allegations here. He just said he was sorry, which he did a good job at saying he was sorry, but it doesn't really work like that. So it's already looking very bad for Nitrolord. A lot of people didn't expect him to make any kind of comeback, but surely it can't get any worse. Jax is the YouTuber who exposed Juke about 3 years ago and actually helped out a bunch with my Phantom Forces exposed videos. He doesn't really do Roblox exposed videos anymore, so when I saw he uploaded a video on Nitrolord, I was surprised. Because yes, I've been in contact with Jax over the last few weeks, but I had no idea he knew anything about this situation. Either way, he happened to know a lot about this situation. Jax has been working on a very long video on furries for a while. Back in 2024, he got into contact with Nitrolord just to get his thoughts on the furry fandom as a Roblox furry. Like I said, Jax doing this interview had nothing to do with any drama around Nitrolord. However, clips from this interview would come back to bite Nitrolord a little bit, because when Jax asked Nitrolord where he draws the line in terms of immorality for furry art, Nitrolord said this.
Character as like a baby, yeah. And it's like soiling a diaper, and you are like getting off to that,
Yeah.
that's a bad sign.
So yeah, if you were into that kind of stuff, you would probably be very much in the wrong. You probably wouldn't want to be a YouTuber for a children's game and post weird images and link them to your main account and make a furry freak part. Oh, it's Nitrolord. He's into that. Jax's friend, who linked a bunch of different accounts together, figured out that Nitrolord had a Twitter alt account where he roleplayed being a 3-year-old and was posting pictures of furry infant children. And yeah, these images, they're not good. If you want proof of what the images are, go to the Jax video. Viewer discretion, like, seriously advised. They're censored, but like, I don't even want to describe them too. So yeah, Nitrolord has an alt account where he pretends to be a 3-year-old and posts furry photos of, like, infant children. And if you're like, well, we don't know for sure, Nitrolord, he didn't admit it. Nope, he admitted it.
Am I wrong in saying that diaper furs and baby furs are like a pedophilic thing?
There is some truth to that, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad you agree.
Yeah.
You're not into stuff, are you?
No.
Nitrolord, how many personas do you have?
I also have a dog one that I don't really do much with, generally speaking.
Little pup.
So,
right? Little pupcake. Right? You know this one? That's you, right?
hello?
When I started making this video, I thought we'd just have a laugh and get to call this guy a bit of a weirdo, but yeah, it kind of escalated a lot. Leave the internet. Go get help, dude. Oh my God.
Character as, like, a baby.